fresh out the box. Stop, look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Deshauna, aka Shauna Sparkle. So this video is going to be all about the 90s. It's basically that 90s tag that's been going around, except I did change a few of the questions. Basically, in this video, I'm taking you back to the 90s. And I think the tag is supposed to be 90s kid. Or is it 90s baby or 90s? I think it's the 90s kid tag. Now, I just have to set this straight. I'm a 90s kid, not a 90s baby. And there's a difference. Well, to me, there is a difference between a 90s kid or a 90s baby. 90s baby means that you were born in the 90s. A 90s kid means that you grew up throughout the 90s. You were raised throughout the 90s. Your whole childhood was the 90s. I'm not a 90s baby, I'm a 90s kid, which means I have all the memories of the 90s. My whole childhood was the 90s, okay? So you can't call yourself a 90s kid and say you remember Boy Meets World and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and really you were just born in 1999 and grew up watching the reruns on Nick at Night. No. If you actually remember sitting there minding your own business watching TV, and then all of a sudden breaking news flashing across the screen that Tupac Shakur was shot and in critical condition, then yeah, you're probably a 90s kid. But if you didn't know who Tupac was till like way after he already been died, then So basically the point is there's a difference between a 90s kid and a 90s baby. So you gotta get it right. I mean, and maybe you can kind of be a little bit of a 90s baby and a 90s kid if you were like born in the like early 90s. You were still like really young, so you might remember some shit, but I don't know. Alright, so getting into the questions, the first question is, favorite TV show? Alright, and this is the thing, I'm not going to have just one answer because it's just going to be kind of hard to have one answer. I mean, it was the 90s. Like, how can you only pick one of everything? But anyways, alright, so favorite TV show, I watched a lot of them, so it's kind of hard to say what my favorite was, but like, of course, I used to love watching Full House. I grew up on Full House. Used to love Full House, and I was kind of a fan of Mary-Kate and Ashley. I mean, yeah. Of course, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Sister, Moesha, Mo-Tula, E-Tula, Moesha. Yeah, all that, and Kenan and Kel, yeah, Snick. So yeah, so those are my shows. Saturday Night, all that, Kenan and Kel, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah. Oh, and of course, MTV Jams. During the 90s, music videos were, like, I was obsessed with music videos, so especially by the time, you know, I got a little older, it was like music videos all day long. Favorite toy? I had Barbies. So that's probably one of the main things is Barbies. I remember I had Ninja Turtles. A couple Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles were big in the 90s. Oh yeah, and I had ponies, My Little Pony. I even still have a few toys that I never gave away, but here's one of My Little Ponies. And I think I remember her name was like Melody or something, because she does music or something, I don't know, but yes. I had this toy since I was like 9 or something, but yeah, a Little Pony. Then I also still have my Kenya doll, never gave it away. I need to do her hair better, but it's just pulled up in this ponytail scrunchy thing, but she still has her original clothes. She came with pants and a skirt. But yeah, the Kenya dolls, if you don't know, they were these black dolls that came in like 3 different skin tones, like light, medium, and dark skin. So, and this is the medium one, because I mean that's the one that my mom got, because I'm basically like medium skin, medium brown skin. Yeah, and I don't know, I used to love this doll, and like, and then you put this lotion in her hair to straighten it, and then when you wash it, it gets curly again. So I don't know, I just used to love it. But yeah, and usually you see the commercials with the Kenya doll like while you're watching Soul Train. Yeah, Soul Train, yeah, that was big in the 90s. Okay, so the next question was favorite movies. Favorite movies. Of course, I guess my shirt, Clueless. You can see, yeah, Clueless. I found this at Wet Seal not too long ago, so you know I had to have it because you know. But yeah, I did watch Clueless a lot in the 90s. I mean, that was a big movie in the 90s. Everybody watched Clueless, whether you were like preppy, nerdy, hood, gangster, or whatever. Everybody watched Clueless, so don't front. What else? And of course, I liked some of the hood movies like Juice, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice. I remember House Party, and of course, oh yeah, Home Alone, and then of course, The Lion King, Aladdin. I mean, I can go on and on with Disney though. I mean, it's Disney. Next is favorite cartoons. Yeah, alright, well I did watch Beavis and Butthead a lot. Yeah, big in the 90s, and then I liked the movie Do America. I used to watch stuff like Tailspin, of course. I used to love Rugrats and Doug, and yeah, I remember My Little Ponies and Gummy Bears and Care Bears, even though technically those ones came out in the 80s, but like I remember really watching them during the 90s. They used to come on Disney Channel back in the early 90s, like Care Bears and stuff like that. Then next is weirdest fashion trend. I wouldn't say it was like weird. I can't really think of like a weird one. I mean, well, there probably are some weird ones, but I could just think of like, I just remember baggy pants was the style, even for girls. You know, yeah, like TLC, Aaliyah, even Escape back in the day. And then remember those sneakers, LA Gear Lights, the little light up sneakers. I had a pair of those. And yeah, overalls. Again, I used to rock those, trying to be like TLC. So then you leave one strap hanging down. So that was the style, I guess. Favorite collectibles of the 90s? I don't know. I mean, again, I guess I could say Barbies because I was really into Barbies in the 90s. So yeah, I had quite a few Barbies, I guess. And the only other thing I can think of, something that I had a lot of, the only other thing I can think of is CDs. I got into my music and started buying CDs all the time, so yeah. And I still have my whole collection of CDs, so. And the next is, how many Tamagotchis did you go through? I don't know, probably about 2 or 3, I don't know. I just remember the first one I got, my mom bought me one, and then I lost that one. I actually still have one that I bought myself. I mean, of course, I still just always kept the box that it came in, and I just put it back in the box because I'm not using it at the moment, obviously. And it still works. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think it works. It just needs a new battery and stuff. So I just have to get one of those batteries, and then yeah. Anyways, I got this one that's black and silver. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, black and silver, like the Raiders. So I got that one, and I still have it. I also got a Tamagotchi Angel, and I think it's still in the box too. Alright, so the next is favorite game console plus game. Okay, so during the 90s, okay, I did play Atari during the 90s, even though that came out in the 80s or something. That was the first video game system that we had. And of course, I used to love Nintendo and Sega Saturn, and the games that I remember playing a lot was Space Jam on Sega Saturn and Mortal Kombat. And then on Nintendo, of course, Super Mario. And then next is favorite Disney movie. Okay, yeah, the list can go on and on because I'm big Disney fan, okay? So, of course, The Lion King, like, duh. I mean, I used to watch The Lion King over and over and over again. When we got the VHS, we got the original VHS when it first came out in '95, and I used to watch it over and over and over again. I mean, yeah, and me and my brother, we used to watch it like almost every day we got up. I mean, we just love that movie. And what else? Of course, Aladdin, Toy Story, Pocahontas, Mulan. I would say The Little Mermaid, but technically that was like '89, but I don't know. And then next is favorite Disney Channel original movie. Okay, I can't really remember that many of the ones from the 90s. But the only one that stood out that I remember was like the Ernest Green Story. I remember it used to come on Disney Channel all the time, so I remember the Ernest Green Story. I remember Xenon and the movie Smart House. Alright, the next one is favorite music artist. TLC, Tupac, Aaliyah, Bone Thugs and Harmony. And then I used to love In Vogue, Brandy. The list goes on. I mean, I don't know, Nas, Jay-Z, Wu-Tang, like Mary J. Blige, I don't know, there's just so many. But of course the main top ones that were my absolute favorites, I guess, are TLC, Tupac, Bone Thugs, Aaliyah. Yeah, there's like in my top like that I'm crazy about. Oh yeah, and then I forgot, Destiny's Child came out in '98, and I really like Destiny's Child. Okay, and then the next one is music video, favorite music video. Of course, the list goes on, but the ones that stand out to me on the top of my head are Michael Jackson, Remember the Time, TLC, What About Your Friends, Baby Baby Baby, Digging on You, Waterfalls, pretty much almost every freaking single TLC video. Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony, The Crossroads, I used to love that video. En Vogue, Never Gonna Get It. Aaliyah, If Your Girl Only Knew. Tupac, How Do You Want It. Keep Your Head Up. There's so many of them. Like, music videos is my inspiration for videos. Like, I don't know, I just love editing and all that, so I just grew up loving music videos. It's just crazy. Okay, so the next one is favorite Nick show. I'm reading this off on my laptop so I can remember the question, so that's why I keep looking over here. But yeah, favorite Nick show is, alright, of course, Rugrats, Doug, Are You Afraid of the Dark, all that, Kenan and Kel, and yeah, those are pretty like the main top ones that I really like the most. But yeah, those were the shit. Right, and then the next one, Disney Channel shows. I don't know, I remember Mickey Mouse Club. It was coming on during the 90s still. Kids Incorporated. I don't know, they didn't start in the 80s, but I remember watching it in the 90s, so yeah, I remember the Babysitters Club. You know, then like there's some like, you know, the baby type of shows like Dumbo Circus and Under the Umbrella Tree. I don't know, I just remember, but yeah. See, if you're like a 90s baby, you might not know what some of those shows are, but favorite candy for the 90s. Starburst. I still like Starburst now, but I used to love Starburst a lot back then. I remember Now and Later's, Tootsie Rolls. Like I really like the fruity ones, the fruity Tootsie Rolls, the fruity flavored Tootsie Rolls. And there was a dance in the 90s called Tootsie Roll too. Actually, that should have been one of the questions. I don't know if it is. Like, favorite dance of the 90s. The butterfly. Alright, the next one is favorite game. I guess just like a game that's not a video game. Candyland, Shoots and Letters, and I don't know. I remember I had this game called Ants in the Pants, where you like, I don't know, it's just weird, and you just like make the ants hop into a pair of pants or something. I don't know, just some weird. Favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy. Barbies. I don't know, I used to collect, oh yeah, I guess that's something I kind of used to collect too. There's the McDonald's Barbies. I had quite a few of those, the McDonald's Barbies. Actually, that's another collectible, stuffed animals, duh. I had a shit, actually I still have a bunch of them, but they're just stored in the closet somewhere. But yeah, stuffed animals. I had a crap load of stuffed animals, and I had a bunch of those little McDonald's Barbies. I remember that. Yeah, so that can go back under the collectibles category too, so. Favorite book. Right, when I was real little, I guess I liked the Bernstein Bears. I liked all the Dr. Seuss books. And yeah, and I remember this one book called The Pale Green Pants. And me and my brother used to love that story. I used to bring it home from school all the time. And it just looked so funny. I mean, I don't know, I just thought it was so funny. It just looked like the illustrations and everything in the book looked funny, like the way the pants looked walking down the street. And they're just pants. Nobody in them, they're just pants. Like, and they're filled out. You know, like you could see like the shape of the butt and everything, and it just looked funny. Then I got into the R.L. Stine Fair Street. Not Goosebumps, but Fair Street. That was my ish. I'll still read some of those too. I need to get, there's still a lot of them I haven't read yet, so if I can get a hold of them, I would read them. Alright, so the next one is, what would you watch when you get home from school? Ugh. Well, let's see. I remember Animaniacs came on at 3 o'clock back in the day. I remember Tiny Toons, Power Rangers, Full House, because they played the reruns of Full House during 5 o'clock. MTV Jams Countdown, Rap City. So yeah, that's pretty much all the questions. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Leave a comment, like let me know if you remember any of the stuff that I talked about from the 90s, or what your favorite things were from the 90s, what's your favorite TV shows, music artists, all that type of stuff. And or maybe you can even do this video too. But yeah, so if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, of course, and make sure you subscribe to me. But yeah, so I'll end the video with a little bit of random 90s fun and memories. And yeah, so I'll see you again in another video. Until then, peace out, sucker. Peace. You're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. I get exotic with them a lot. Fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Since I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochies screaming. Freeing from money and alcohol.